So when we're talking about order to cash, the first thing we need to really talk about is sell an order. Simply put, getting the orders into the system. Some of the challenges distributors face in this would be, redundant data entry, getting the orders into the system, lack of inventory visibility, or no clear-cut process of what happens to the order once it's entered. For a distributor, it's important to understand the nuance of all the different channels that could bring in orders: phone, email, shopping cart online, an EDI trade partner. It's important that you have guardrails to protect the integrity of that data coming in. If you have junk in, junk out. And junk out on the other end of this would be a costly return. So that's critical. And that's one of the things that we really focus on is the different channels that you could receive an order through and provide you a mechanism to do that in a very efficient, streamlined way that validates the data as it's coming in.
The order entry screen by far is so much cleaner and easier to use straight out of the box without any kind of layout changes.
All I have to do is find the line item, and the pricing and the description of the item just automatically pulls over, which makes my life so much easier.
My favorite feature is the customer lookup, where you can see all their transactions, their history, what's open, their pricing structure. It's all within a click from that screen.
So with the right tools, you're armed to copy an order over efficiently. You're armed with insights into your inventory availability so you can commit to that customer's timeline with confidence without losing them on the phone.
Before you could do a quote, you had to go out in the shop and verify that the product was there that the customer wanted. Instead of being able to quote from the coffee shop down the street because you know exactly what you have in inventory or you don't. So you ended up constantly having people out in the shop rather than out finding new customers.
We've seen companies increase their order throughput by 200% without increasing staff levels. And so what that means is that organization was at an inflection point where they were seeing tremendous growth, and they were able to account for that growth with an efficient process rather than just throwing additional resources at it.
What it allowed us to do is to continue to grow without having to add more employees.
We've been able to increase sales, increase our productivity, still do the same exact business model that we have while still keeping costs down. It allows our two guys that process anywhere between 60 to 100 orders a day, only two guys to do that.
If you're going to beat the competition, you have to extract value from your process, and that's where we come in. We're going to help you reduce that timeline from order to cash, eliminate those redundant data entry, those manual touch points, and really clean up that process to make it as efficient as possible for you so you're unlocking profitability.